Hello, this is Gio, and look what I just got in the mail today, straight from China. So it has Chinese print and everything. What I ordered on Amazon is do this with one hand, is a HDMI switch. Here, let me open it up in the bag and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is a Select brand three-way HDMI switch. And you have it comes with a cable, which is kind of cool. A lot of these things don't actually come with the cable, but this one comes in the cable and you just plug it in the back, and then you plug it to your device or your TV, and you can plug in 3 HDMI plugs here. Now supposedly it has 3 lights, LED lights, 1, 2, 3, and depending on the device you plug in, especially more modern devices, it will actually supposedly read which device is on and automatically switch. Now if it's not compatible with a particular device you have, or if it's an older device, there's also a select button here that you could push right here to automatically switch. So we're gonna plug this in. Now this is let's see, this is my son's TV, and he has a Wii U and a PS3 that I want to connect to. So I'll go ahead and connect this into the TV and see if it works as advertised. Okay, so we have the TV set to the HDMI 1. The device, the switcher, is plugged into the HDMI 1 slot. The Wii U is this lighter cable connected to the slot 1 port on the switch. The PS3, which is off as well, is on the slot 1 switch slot of the switch, and as you can see, there's no lights on the actual switch, so everything supposedly is off and there's no signal going in. So we'll go ahead and power on the Wii U and see what happens. Push this button, and there you go. You saw there's a little light turned on, LED light on the switch 2, so it did recognize the Wii U, and there's no signal yet. But yes, there is the Wii U signal. So I'm going to leave that on and see what happens when I power on the PS3. So let's just, and I just push that and it automatically switched. So it actually, with both of these on, I'm not sure if it has priority with 1, 2, 3 switch. I don't know that much about it, but it definitely read the PS3 and switched over. And see, and indeed we're getting signal there. Let's go ahead and switch off the PS3 and see what happens. Okay, so it's powering off. Hopefully it'll power off in just a second. See if it'll power off. Oop. I don't know how to actually work this, so let's see, how do you power this thing off? Okay, I think it's powering off now. Off, and it's off. Oh, and it did switch over back to the Wii U, and we're back to Wii U. And then when I turn off the Wii U, I don't know how long I'm supposed to push this down for. It's off and all the lights are off. And so when I power back on PS3, sure enough, so it does a pretty good job reading these more modern devices. I've heard some complaints about some older devices that these switches don't recognize them. Let's go ahead and power on the Wii U briefly. Okay, so it still doesn't read it, but if I push this button, see if it actually switches. So it does switch, and it's coming back to the Wii U, I think. Give it a second. Signal. And it's on, and let's go ahead and switch to the number 1 slot. And it did switch, and it's back to the PS3. So, hey, this switch works pretty well. Again, I've heard some complaints about it, that it doesn't work for all devices, but it's working for me. So, I hope this little video helped you out. These are pretty cheap. I think how much did I spend for this thing? I think it was like $6 or $7, but it did take a few weeks for it to get here. So if you want to order one of these on Amazon, it's a cheap enough bet. You could try it out. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye.